Hello world. Um, so today is April 3rd of 2018. Um, if all goes according to plan, which I certainly hope so, today is my last day without tea. I am, in case you're wondering, I'm sitting on my floor, because I don't have that good YouTube background or a video recording background like all the fancy people on the internet. But I'm hoping this will become a regular thing. I very much intend to chronicle my progress, even if it's bad and unedited and messy. But I wanted to make sure I remember all of the steps that I take. I personally have a very, very bad memory. So having this to go back to is very, I think, therapeutic and healthy for me and for anyone that may be in a similar situation of transitioning, or just anybody that's curious or cares about my life, I guess. So yes, again, today is April 3rd of 2018. Tomorrow, of course, being April 4th, which is my actual birthday, as well as soon to be my double birthday upon getting my first injection of testosterone. I left the paper over there on that windowsill. But basically, when I went for my consultation a month ago, they had me leave with a paper informing me, or rather more of a checklist to make sure that I have been thoroughly informed of the risks. And I put that in quotations because there are some genuine health risks, like with any medication. But of course, most of these risks are things to be expected when taking testosterone. I just read it again before recording. Physically, there are a lot of changes that cannot be reversed when you start taking testosterone. But there are lots that are, interestingly enough, and maybe once I get into the flow of better chronicling this journey of mine, maybe I'll go into that. If anybody wants a thorough informational video. There are loads of them already on the internet, but I suppose one more won't hurt, since there are plenty of people who check in with various sources for this sort of information. I will be both 28 and 0 tomorrow, which is really cool. Depending on your life views, this may actually be very late for someone to start taking testosterone. But believe it or not, there are people well older than I am who are just now realizing that they are trans, be they trans male, trans female, trans masculine, trans feminine, non-binary, what have you. It happens to all sorts of people at all different times based on fun social constructs that we all have to wrestle with thanks to to society at large. But that's a conversation for another day. This was me just really kind of musing over the changes I'm about to start experiencing. It will be interesting. I may very well do a video tomorrow in the evening, kind of recapping any changes that I feel immediately, which may or may not be the case. If not, there may not be one, but if there is, I will do my best to create one. Obviously, being queer is very important to me for a lot of reasons, but you can see my big flag back there. That hangs every day. That's not just there for a show for this video. That hangs there every day. I am proud. I am not afraid. I should get a trans flag, but I do enjoy having the rainbow because it reminds me that there's a whole community out there, full of very different people, but all generally supportive of our movement as a whole, as the entire LGBTQIA+ community, which is very comforting. And I think it keeps me grounded to remember that there are so many other people going through sometimes different or sometimes very similar circumstances, and coming out as being something different from your general cisgendered heteronormative individuals. So here we are. Finally made it. I will miss a few things as I transition. I think I'm going to actually do a couple of recordings of my singing voice as it is now. I've actually seen a few trans individuals do recordings and actually sing duets with themselves, pre and post present transitioning, years and years later, and it's been a very beautiful thing. I probably won't do that because I don't have the patience to orchestrate that sort of thing, but we'll see. If I have enough time and I'm bored enough and inspired enough, maybe I'll do that. I'm certainly inspired enough, apparently motivated enough to do these videos, so I guess that could be one more thing on the list. But yeah, it's funny because you're so ready, but sometimes your brain is just afraid of change in general, which is a human thing. I mean, I think the standard human reaction. Oh, we are refocusing. Okay, there we go. I think the standard human reaction to change is that, you are nervous, you are scared, because we are so comfortable with our consistencies, well, for most people anyway. But I'm very quickly realizing that life is far more about the changes you make, and I think if you make more changes than not, you become much more comfortable with yourself, because you're rolling with so many punches and so many ebbs and flows, that may totally change the course of your life. Generally for the better, but life is life, eh? I think I'll end here, because I'm already nearly 10 minutes in of my rambling. But yeah, it's probably gonna be an emotional day. My best friend John is coming with me tomorrow, and it's going to be great, because I'm going to, again, if all things go well, get my injection, and then we're gonna go eat a whole bunch of meat. Great. So yeah, I'm stumbling on what to say now, which probably means I should wrap up this video. I guess I forgot to say, in case this is the first video you're seeing, my name is Aiden. I'm trans male, and I will finally be realizing my full self come tomorrow, April 4th of this year, 2018. Maybe I'll see you all tomorrow. If not, I hope life is treating you well, and I'll see you later.